it got to 31 weeks, and we were actually just about to go away in our camper van for Adam's birthday. And through the night, I just didn't feel 100% right.
But Sophie just said, basically, I'm just going to go to the hospital just to get checked out, just a bit of peace of mind.
So I went into NSEC, our local hospital. It's only a 5-minute drive. And they put me straight on a monitor. And the next thing I knew, a lot of nurses came in and said that basically I need to have this baby. And she said, and by have this baby, I mean you need to have this baby now.
I got a phone call saying, Adam, basically, you're going to have to come here now. They're going to take us into surgery, basically, to have a C-section. And
the last thing I remember hearing the surgeon say above me was, we're losing the heart rate, it's going, and then I was out.
From Sophie going to the hospital, within 60 minutes, around about then, that's when Maeva was born.
I woke up and they said, you've got a beautiful little girl. And we found out she has a condition called tracheoesophageal fistula and esophageal atresia, which in short means that she was born unable to swallow. At
Cumbria, they couldn't diagnose the condition 100%. They said, they basically told her, this is what we think it is, but you'll have to go to the RVI to sort of, for them to double check it with a specialist there.
Her esophagus was in 2 parts and it was also attached to a windpipe, so they had to detach that and join the esophagus up. So she had surgery that evening. She was only born 3 pounds 6 ounces, so surgery on a tiny little baby, less than 24 hours old. While she was in hospital, she actually had 12 operations in total. So she's been through more than some adults have been through in their whole lives within the first few months of her life, really.
We got involved with Tiny Lives probably the day after we got to the RVI. It's quite hard to put into words how massive Tiny Lives is to help you through your time in there.
Initially, it was the parking that really needed to get sorted, so that was sorted straight away.
Things like the mini boos, which allow a mother and the baby to make that bond straight away, which otherwise might be difficult because with the babies being in the incubator. And coffee mornings to give you a little bit of respite from being at a clinical environment on the bedside.
Claire was the physiotherapist who would come round and see Maeva weekly. She'd do little exercises with Maeva when she was in her cot. She was born June the 24th and we got out of hospital the 2nd of October. Obviously with Maeva being premature, she had an NG tube, so she was fed milk by a tube that was passed down her nose into her stomach. In the January, after leaving hospital, January 24, we had to go back in and Maeva had her gastrostomy fitted. So Maeva's still fully peg fed through her gastrostomy. And it just made such a difference in terms of her colour and just she looked like a healthy baby after having that fitted.
At the start of every fortnight, I would say, we make a batch of food for Maeva, so all our vegetables, protein. She's got a great diet, which we can put into her food.
She has 4 main meals a day. It's quite a healthy diet compared to probably other toddlers of her age.
When we're off and when I'm at work and Sophie's at work, my mum's also trained to help out with her feeding. My mum's got a nice garden, so she loves to be outside, playing in the garden, on the swing, the slide. Run around, she's got plenty of space to run around, so she loves going there. So I thought we need an outdoor kitchen for our house, so I had a lot of spare wood lying out in the garage and a couple of pallets. So I thought I'll just give it a go myself and try and make it myself. It's turned out all right. We've always been quite an outdoors family, and it's great that we can still do that with Maeva. I like to run, go ride my bike, so I bought a running buggy so I can take Maeva on runs. I put a seat on the back of my bike so I can take her out on bike rides. Just ride around all the local parks down to the coast.
Adam's sister, Abby, is a marine biologist. For Maeva's and our Christmas present, it was a book about fish in the ocean and how they all eat differently. We've got an aquarium about 20 minutes drive from us. She loves going through the tunnels and shouting fishies, and she can see sharks and octopus.
So as time's gone on, Maeva's got a lot better, eating food orally. So yeah, she's experimenting with a lot of things, in particular ice cream. She loves ice cream.
Having Tiny Lives support there took a weight off our shoulders, and it meant that we could spend more time with Maeva during those crucial first months.